How to stop waiting for the perfect moment and start living right now. Do you ever catch yourself thinking, I'll start living when I find the perfect job, when I have more money, when I move to a better place? Here's the truth. That someday never comes unless you change your approach right now. Let's talk about why waiting for the perfect moment keeps you stuck and how you can finally break free to start living fully today. Hi guys, I'm Lana Bugela and I'm the creator of Method of 3 Eyes. I'm a specialist in subconscious transformation and authentic living. I help people integrate their past traumas, reconnect with their inner power, and create a life that truly aligns with who they are. My mission is to guide you into becoming the version of yourself that dreams, takes action, and embraces who you are without apology. If you are ready to understand yourself on a deeper level and start creating a life you love, you are in the right place. In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 key reasons why people delay their dreams. I'll share how you can shift your mindset and energy to stop procrastinating and take action. And I also give you a practical tool you can use today to start making progress immediately. Why do we keep waiting to start living? So guys, in my experience, and I had over 4,000 clients, I can say that number 1 is fear of failure. For many of us, it's easier to dream about the future than to take action. Why is it so? Because deep down, we're afraid to fail. The fear of not succeeding often keeps us paralyzed, waiting for the right time. And actually, it's not the fear of failure, it's the fear of consequences. Because somewhere in our childhood, we felt what it is to fail, to be a loser. Because maybe our parents were too strict. Maybe we saw some social consequences in our school or in our college or somewhere even in the movie. Our subconscious works like a sponge. It just gets all the information possible, sucks it in, and then makes some, structure out of it. So there is a structured understanding of the world that is based on our early experiences. Reason number 2 is unrealistic expectations. We often think everything needs to be perfect before we start. The right resources, the right circumstances, the perfect timing. And here in the US, it is even more than in other countries. Because here exists this desire to be ideal in each and every part of ourselves. And we wait for those ideal circumstances because we think if they are not ideal, the outcome will not be ideal too. But here's the thing, life doesn't wait for perfection. It doesn't want your perfection. Life wants you to be you. And you are stopping yourself by those things that are even not real. And they actually don't matter if you dig into them. If you just sit there and think, okay, does it even matter if I wait for those circumstances and they will never come? Do they matter right now? Because the consequences of not starting is not having any result. And if you start without perfect circumstances, you'll get a result anyways. So here, there are more chances to win if you start even without perfect circumstances. Number 3, disconnection from the present. Our society constantly tells us that happiness is in the future. Guess what? There is no future, there is only now. We've been conditioned to believe that success, love, or fulfillment is always one step away. But this mindset disconnects us from the present moment. The only place where real change can happen is this real moment. Let me share a personal story. For a long time, I used to tell myself, I'll relax when I finish this project. I'll feel happy when I hit this goal. But it was always one thing after another, never ending pile of things. I was achieving more, but deep inside, I felt empty, like something was always missing. And guys, I had a client who allowed me to share this story. She called me one night and said, I'm standing here in my house. I have a pool, a big pool. My house costs a couple of $1,000,000, doesn't matter. So I achieved that myself. And I come from a very wealthy family. And I was not the favorite daughter. And I wanted to prove to my father that he mistreated me. I wanted to show him that I deserve success. But I couldn't do that in his business. I needed to create something of my own. And it was so hard not to be, compared to him. Those people who know, okay, she's the daughter of that guy, so we will let this slide. So she chose an absolutely different field. So nobody could say that. And she was so successful. She bought that house herself. Her company was as the same success as his in an absolutely different field. And it was outstanding. But she called me that night and said, I wanna just dive into that pool and never come back. Because I don't feel satisfaction. I don't feel like I proved anything because he's looking at me the same way he was doing that when I was little. And nothing changed. And I feel desperate. Because while you are achieving something to prove someone something, you have that idea that one day I will. So this is your fuel. But when you are there, when you achieved everything, and you see that nothing changed, that desperation comes in. It is so painful, guys. So for me, I, of course, was not a millionaire and I didn't have that successful business, but getting one goal after another and achieving, I felt the same, like emptiness. Like, okay, maybe next time, and next time. But it never happened. And everything shifted when I realized this one thing. Happiness is not a future destination. It's a state of being in the present moment. When I stopped waiting for the perfect moment and started acting from a place of alignment with my true self, even small steps began to feel fulfilling. Because you know what? I'm doing them right now that makes them matter. Because we have only now. So how to change? Here are 3 key shifts to break free from this cycle and start living now. Are you paying attention? Are you ready? So number 1, act as if it's already yours. Life reflects your state of being. Start acting, thinking, and feeling as if you already have what you want. When you embody the energy of your dreams, life starts to align with that energy. And guys, no fake it till you make it. It's not fake it. It's really feeling that like it's happening right now and acting from that state. There is no room for faking. Second, embrace small actions. Progress doesn't come from one big leap. It comes from small, consistent steps. Want to write a book? Start with 1 page. Want to get healthy? Take a 10-minute walk. Small actions create momentum. Believe me, this is so huge. You just need to give it a try. Third, let go of perfection completely. Waiting for everything to be just right is a trap. Take messy, imperfect action. Action is more powerful than waiting for the perfect conditions that actually never come. And here is one more practical tool. A simple exercise to help you start today. First, write down one thing you've been putting off. You can do it in the comments below. Ask yourself, what's the smallest action I can take toward this today? Third, do it right now, even if it's just 5 minutes. Guys, just right after this video, don't watch anything else until it's done. Well, this is your time. This is your moment. This is that moment you've been waiting for. It is right now. For example, if you've been wanting to start a side project, write down the first idea. Yes, even one. Oh, then when you wrote one idea, you're like, okay, I can write one more. Or maybe, oh, I have a third idea. Oh, I can act on my first idea, momentum. If you've been procrastinating on your health, just now, go and drink a glass of water and embody how it feels to take this short action or take a short walk after. The smallest actions can create the biggest shifts. They shift your inner state, and from that inner state, everything changes. Guys, remember this. Life is happening now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when conditions are perfect. Even the smallest action today can create momentum toward the life you want. So what will you do today to move closer to your dreams? If this video resonated with you, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments what's one thing you've been putting off that you'll start today. I'd love to hear your story. See you in the next video.